हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू टेक एडू बुक। आज से हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री की चैप्टर वाइज फार्मूला की क्विक रिवीजन। ओके, आज थर्मोडायनामिक्स ले आया है। उसके बाद अगले वीडियो में नेक्स्ट चैप्टर आएगा, तो उसके बारे में अगर आपको ये सब वीडियो चाहिए तो आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। जैसे मैं अगर अगला वीडियो डालता हूँ और अपलोड करता हूँ कि नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिलती रहे। ठीक है, आई थिंक दिस वीडियो विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर योर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन लाइक CSIR, नेट, गेट और एनी MSc एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन। ठीक है, इस वीडियो की मदद से आप अपने कोई भी फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री के चैप्टर को जल्दी से रिवीजन कर सकते हो। इन दिस वीडियो वी कैन नॉट डिस्कस एनी डेरिवेशन ऑफ द इक्वेशन, we only discuss the formula। ओके, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। पहले थर्मोडायनामिक्स चैप्टर की शुरुआत करते हैं। तो फॉर आइसोथर्मल प्रोसेस dt इज इक्वल टू 0। ओके, फॉर एडियाबेटिक प्रोसेस dq इज इक्वल टू 0, दैट इज नो हीट चेंज occurs in the system। now for isobaric process, for isobaric process bar is the unit of pressure, we all know, hence here pressure remains constant, that is dp is equal to 0। okay, now for polytopic process, for polytopic process dcp is equal to 0 or dcv is equal to 0। okay, cp and cv, what is cp and cv? cp is the molar heat capacity at constant pressure and cv is the molar heat capacity at constant volume। okay, now for isochoric process the change in volume, that is dv is equal to 0, that means volume remains constant। okay, now for cyclic process, for cyclic process dh is equal to 0, that is change in enthalpy is equal to 0, and de or du is equal to 0, that is change in internal energy, which is denoted by de as well as du is equal to 0, and the surface integral of any state function is equal to 0 for any cyclic process। okay, now comes to the work done equation। at first isothermal reversible expansion, work done for isothermal reversible expansion, W is equal to minus nRT ln V2 by V1, or if you want to express this equation in terms of pressure, then it becomes nRT ln P1 by P2। okay, now work done for free expansion, work done for free expansion is equal to 0। okay, now work done for reversible adiabatic expansion, what is the formula? W is equal to 1 by gamma minus 1 into P2 V2 minus P1 V1। okay, again it can be also be expressed as 1 by gamma minus 1 nr T2 minus T1, only PV is equal to RT, here PV is replaced by nRT। okay, now next work done in irreversible adiabatic expansion of ideal gas। here the expression is W is equal to NCV P external by P into T2 minus T1। okay, now for adiabatic process the relation between PV and T। okay, here PV related as PV to the power gamma is equal to constant, and TV to the power gamma minus is 1 is equal to constant, and P to the power 1 minus gamma and T to the power gamma is equal to constant। okay, what is the gamma? Gamma is Cp by Cv, Cp and Cv we all know। now for monoatomic gas this gamma value differ for monoatomic, diatomic and triatomic gas। For monoatomic gas, gamma is equal to 1.6. Okay. For diatomic, gamma value is 1.4. For triatomic gas, gamma is 1.33. Example of monoatomic gas like helium, neon, that is all noble gas. Okay. And for diatomic like O2, N2, these type of gases. Okay. Now comes to first law of thermodynamics. What is the equation for first law of thermodynamics? The equation is du is equal to dq plus dw. Okay. For cyclic process we know that du is equal to 0. Hence the first law becomes dq is equal to minus dw. Okay. For adiabatic process we all know that dq is equal to 0. Hence the equation becomes du is equal to dw. Again for isothermal process du is equal to 0. For isothermal process we know dt is equal to 0. Again du is equal to ncv dt. Okay. Hence du also becomes 0. That is the equation becomes dq is equal to minus dw. Now comes to the equation for enthalpy. Change in enthalpy dH is equal to du plus pdv. Okay. This delta H value is equal to positive for endothermic process and is equal to negative for exothermic process. Okay. Then we will all discuss the what is Cp and Cv. Now comes to the relation between the Cp and Cv. We know Cp minus Cv is equal to R. Again Cp by Cv is equal to gamma and Cp minus Cv is equal to alpha square Tv by beta. We told that Cp minus Cv is equal to alpha square Tv by beta. What is alpha and beta? Alpha is the expansion coefficient and beta is the isothermal compressibility factor. Okay. This expression for alpha and beta is alpha is equal to 1 by V del T P. Okay. And beta is equal to minus 1 by V del P T. Okay. What is the unit of alpha and beta? Here in the expression we see that dV by V, that is V cancelled out, the volume part cancelled out. Remaining only part is delta T, that is temperature part. Okay. Then alpha unit of alpha is 1 by temperature unit, that is Kelvin inverse. Okay. For beta, this is same here. Only volume part cancel out, only remaining part is the pressure term. Okay. Hence the unit of beta is 1 by pressure unit, that is ATM inverse. Okay. Now comes to the relation between delta H and delta U. Delta H is equal to del U plus del Ng RT. G comes for gaseous part. Okay. Now Joule-Thomson coefficient. Joule-Thomson coefficient, that is mu Jt. It is denoted by mu Jt. What is the expression? It is expressed as delta T by del P at constant H. It can also be remembered as a trick like a person name, by a person name, which is this Tara Podo Haldar. Tara matlab delta T, Podo matlab del P, Haldar means H, that is del T del P H. Okay. Again one of the expression is of Joule-Thomson coefficient is mu Jt is equal to minus 1 by Cp del H by del P at constant T. Okay. Then Euler's theorem. What is the Euler's theorem equation? Del P by del T at constant V into del T by del V at constant P into del V by del P at constant T is equal to minus 1. Now the entropy equation. Basic entropy equation is ds is equal to dq reversible by T. Okay. For adiabatic process, dq is equal to 0, we know. Hence, ds also becomes 0. Okay. Now, equation for change in entropy. Change in entropy is the formula is NCV ln T2 by T1 plus NR ln V2 by V1. If we denote in terms of pressure, then the equation becomes delta S is equal to NCP ln T2 by T1 minus nR ln P2 by P1. Okay. Again, for entropy change for isothermal process, we know that temperature remains constant. That is, this term and this term will vanish. Only remaining term is nR ln V2 by V1. That is, delta S is equal to nR ln V2 by V1. If we denote it in terms of pressure, then remains only minus nR ln P2 by P1. And del S universe is equal to 0. Okay. Entropy equation in statistical mechanics. What is the entropy equation in statistical mechanics? That is, S is equal to K ln W. Okay. W is the number of microstate, and W is equal to n factorial by n1 factorial into n2 factorial into n3 factorial, so on. Okay. Now comes to the Carnot cycle. Carnot cycle efficiency, which is denoted by eta. Eta is equal to 1 minus Tc by Th. What is Tc and Th? Tc is the temperature of cold sink, and Th is denoted as temperature of hot source. Okay. Again, the efficiency of refrigerator is epsilon is equal to Tc by Th minus Tc. Here also Tc is equal to temperature of cold sink and Th is the temperature of hot source. Okay. Now, Clausius inequality equation. What is this equation? ds greater than is equal to dq by t. Okay. Now comes to criteria of spontaneity. From this part, question is frequently asked in CSIR NET and GATE exam. Okay, so this is very important. So please remember it. What is this criteria of spontaneity? Delta G at constant Tp, temperature and pressure, less than is equal to 0. Du at constant Sv, less than is equal to 0. dA at constant Tu, less than is equal to 0. Okay. dH at constant S and P, less than is equal to 0. ds uv at constant uv greater than is equal to 0. This is the criteria of spontaneity. Okay. Now comes to the fundamental equation, that is basic equation of thermodynamics. du is equal to Tds minus Pdv. Okay. dH is equal to Tds plus Vdp. dA is equal to minus Pdv minus SDT. dG is equal to Vdp minus SDT. If you want to remember this equation by help of trick, then I will make a separate video on the trick of for remembering the fundamental equation. Okay, in the next video. Now comes to the Maxwell relation. You all know the trick, short trick for remembering the Maxwell relation. If you don't know, then know me in the comment section. I will make a separate video about the short trick of Maxwell relation also. Okay. See what is the Maxwell relation? Minus del S by del P at constant T is equal to del V del T at constant P. Okay. Now del P del T at constant V is equal to del S del V at constant T. Okay. Then del T del V at constant S is equal to minus del P del S at constant V. Okay. Then del V del S at constant P is equal to del T by del P at constant S. This is the 4 Maxwell relation. Okay. Now comes to the, but if you have given a equation dF is equal to mdx plus ndy, then we can write del F by del y at constant x is equal to m, and del F by del x at constant y is equal to n. From this part, what type of question asked? Let us see. Suppose you know the basic equation, du is equal to Tds minus Pdp. Okay. Now from this equation, compare these two equations, and we can write del u by del v at constant s is equal to minus p. Or if we take the equation, basic equation, dH is equal to TdS plus VdP, then we can also write del H by del S at constant P is equal to T. What type of question asked in the examination? In examination, frequently asked that what is the equation match for the temperature? Okay, option given such as del H by del S at constant P, del U by del V at constant S, del T by del V at constant S, या del V by del S at constant P. So we can answer this question from this help of basic thermodynamic equation. dH is equal to TdS plus VdP. Then we can write del H by del S at constant P is equal to T. That is, the first option is correct. Okay. What is the Kirchhoff law? Kirchhoff equation is delta H at temperature T2 is equal to delta H at temperature T1 plus integration of T1 to T2 del Cp naught dt. What is the del Cp naught? Del Cp naught can be calculated as summation of Cp naught of product minus summation of Cp naught of reactant. Okay. What type of question asked from this part? You have given the delta H at temperature T2 and delta Cp, and both temperature T1 and T2 will given. You should find out the value of delta H at temperature T1. Okay, this type of question comes in the examination. Now comes to the Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. What is the Gibbs-Helmholtz equation? H is equal to del of G by T by del of 1 by T at constant pressure. Okay, again for U is equal to del of A by T by del of 1 by T at constant volume. Okay. Relation between delta S and delta G. Delta S is equal to minus of del G by del T at constant P. Okay. So this is all from the thermodynamic part. All the formula is covered between this video. In the next video, we will discuss about chemical kinetics. So if this video is helpful for you, then watch the full video and like the video and subscribe the channel for the next video. Thank you.